Welcome! E aí, galera, beleza? Bem-vindo à nossa comunidade.
Welcome to our community.
Good morning, everybody. This is OGC here. Welcome to today's video. Today's video, we are doing Clash Fate Championship. Right now, Blood Moon has 2 wins, 0 losses in the group stage for the Winters 2019 or Spring 2020. I don't know which one this is. So right now we are actually undefeated in the group stage. We're going in and we're trying to wrap up the group stage with 3-3 for wins. So we will be doing that today. Or trying to, at least. So I'm going with the nice little formation. Before we really begin and dive into everything, I hope that all of our fans, friends, and just everyone in general who is in Australia, I hope you guys are all okay. It's scary with the wildfires. We were talking about it in the chat the other night, and I really do hope ooh, weird sounds. I really do hope that you guys are all okay. So let's jump in. We have so much to talk about today. As we do Clash of Fate, there's some major changes coming to the game, and I was thinking about it last night as I was going to bed. Honestly, I thought, hey, now's the time for me to switch to Rockin'. So I don't know if I will because I came up with some other ideas since then. But Rockin' is getting a huge buff. Oh wow, okay, so we won that one. All right, let's go do this one. So we started off Clash with a win, which is fantastic. They would have had 9 people, we would have had 8, and that actually would have allowed them to gain points for at least an additional few seconds. So we were able to knock them out. Now we're down 7, they're at 8, so they're going to slowly start getting points. So I guess we're going to do the same exact formation. I should see if that uses up your energy or not. But anyways, so I was thinking about using Rockin' or switching to Rockin' because with a new patch coming out, the Rockins will actually be able to have... There we go. Rockins, excuse me. Rockins will be able to use Ale with their garrisons. So right now, I think garrisons are super weak. I think a Topaz Dragon with like hero killing is by far the best dragon for your garrison, but I also think garrisons in general are super weak. I've said it before that I think Rockin' troops with the Ale being used is they're overpowered if their Ale is going off. If their Ale is not going off, then they're nothing special. So I think with the garrison stuff, it will at least make Rockin' much more viable. They're going to be really good, especially if they're defending somebody and the defender gets attacked, and then the troops go out to get the 30% bonus or whatever. But for our first match, we're going up against a human. They are using a Azul Dragon. So we're going to do our best to take this player down. Cool, so we dropped their Bazarix pretty much right away. If we can take out their Belrog as well, that would be awesome. And right now, we actually have... Okay, I wanted to use our Raxius, but our Raxius was getting all stunned up, which is not good. And we're just going to pull our dragon right on out. We're going to put down some major stuns deep within their lines, just to kind of mess with all of their heroes. And we're going to drop down another snake as well. I think for right now, we should be doing fine as far as our heroes and everything. So I'm not super worried about that. Top side, we should be collapsing them. Honestly, there shouldn't be too much of an issue with this fight. We'll just drop the Bazarix things down just to kind of finish them off. And yeah, I think that's about it for this fight. That one was not super hard, so I am happy with that. Then we got the style points of Rufio swinging on over. So what we have to do now is we need to jump into another fight pretty much immediately. You guys know it's not Clash Fate unless we have Venti Ice Mocha. So good, so good. Maybe that's why my voice is a tad bit hoarse. I need to get some liquid in it. Alright, so we got back-to-back wins. Let's see who we can get now. It looks like oh, all right. Here we go. Here we go. We got somebody. Hey, bud, you want to come up and say hi? Yeah, you miss everybody. So the other member of our team, OGC Lewis, might be making a visit. I think he saw everything going on here, and he wants to be a part of. And you know what? I think we all want him to be a part of as well. So yeah, so did that use up dragon energy, that first fight that we had? No, it did not. Okay, cool. And did we lose any heroes? We did not. All right, cool. So we're in good shape for this next fight. Sorry, the little guy needs some attention. So we're going to go into this next fight, hopefully knock this player out, and then we'll be able to continue on. And yeah, I forgot to look at the score for Clash of Fades so far. And hopefully we're winning, or if we aren't winning yet, hopefully we'll start winning very soon. Remember, for the Clash of Fate Championships, any loss is considered a win as far as the regular season. So you can take a loss in the group stage and even the stage that you get eliminated in the elimination stages. All of those still count as wins for the regular season. So technically, you could lose some matches and still get a perfect regular season. It is pretty cool how they do that. So we're going up against a human player. This one shouldn't be anything too crazy. They have a really good push on our bottom side, so we'll just have to keep an eye on that. We're going to open up directly on their dragon. Their dragon's going to be everything. I could get away with doing that because Denji's in a very safe place. There's not too much that's going to be able to just burst down Denji in this beginning period of time. Looks like they're using their Denji on the bottom side. So what we're going to do is we're just going to blow up their Jax because I think their Jax is probably the biggest thing threatening our Bane right now. And it looks like they will be able to take down our Bane. It's not the end of the world, not the end of the world, but they were able to take down some heroes, which is honestly completely fine. It's kind of to be expected in Clash of Fate to lose a couple things here and there. Losing the Bane does kind of hurt because I think Bane's really good, but he is all that we lost out of this match. So now we have a dwarf player. This dwarf player is... can I switch that? Okay, cool. This dwarf player is attacking us. Pretty cool. This guy's close to our core, so he's probably going to run with all mechs. Could this pose an issue? Sure, it could. We're gonna go out. We're gonna do our best. We still have one dragon energy, so that's a super good thing. I have a feeling that no matter how this fight ends, we're still going to be in a couple issues as far as the following fight. So this fight, I think we'll be able to win. It's the next ones that I am a little bit more nervous for. All right, so I'm going to throw those two out real quick. Pardon me just for 1 second. I will be right back. All right, I am back. Sorry about that. It's still so early here. All right, let's jump in. I did throw out Vega and I did throw out Nora. Hopefully those will help. This guy has Blue Jack, so I mean, and he finished Void 160. So this could be, no matter what, this is going to be challenging. So for this fight, we are going to start off with Denji. I think that's going to matter quite a bit. The next thing that we're going to do is we are absolutely going to try and target their dragon. So our Raxius is down, unfortunately. The next thing that we need to be able to do is take down their dragon. They are collapsing our top side. Our bottom side is honestly doing pretty good. But we just need all of the all of the front line to kind of be back up for us. So their dragon is starting to go down. That is super good. We need that because their dragon poses a severe threat to us. Looks like we're starting to get some moral boost on this top section. Bottom side, we're doing fine. We got Jackson unloading on everything. We did lose Vega. Losing Vega kind of sinks. They still have. Okay, so we're going to duplicate some troops. We're also going to drop another snake to try and take down their Ophidius. So their Ophidius could be a problem for us, um, as per always. But it honestly looks like we're doing okay. Aha, they're trying to do the Jax Firestorm against Arjax. Arjax sidesteps. Arjax survived it. That's pretty good. So we got super lucky with how Arjax moved. So I will gladly take that. Looks like we're going to beat this bottom section. The top side, we're not going to completely. I need to get a new chair. We're not going to be able to smoothly wipe this top side, but we are going to be able to put out some pretty good damage. Dwarf is fairly strong. If this was real world, this would be some juicy honor. However, this is Clash Fate. So I think Dwarf is they definitely get a pass, and essentially, if you do try and follow people by their core power or whatever, I think playing Dwarf Mech it makes people just stronger than they really are because the mechs are just so OP. All right, so far so good. We're staying in the middle. Right now we have about double their points. We're winning top, which is huge. They have middle, and we are holding on to bottom. So we're going to go up against this human player. We have no dragon. I'm pretty sure we're missing a ton of troops, but we're going to do our best. We should be slightly stronger than this individual. So that being said, we're just going to go out. We're going to do the best that we can do, and hopefully we can generate a win for you guys at home. So yeah, with the new Rockin' buff, I think Rockin' garrisons will definitely be stronger, especially if they're defending somebody and the defender gets attacked. Wow, yeah, okay. All right, we have enough troops, so that's a good thing. Oh, I guess my Vega did live. All right, well, I guess all we need to do is throw out Rose. So after this fight, we'll probably have to stop and regroup. That way we can make sure we're as strong as possible. Because I have a feeling people will be responding and attacking us again. So this clash definitely has a lot more action than the previous week or even the week before that. So that's kind of nice. It's refreshing. That's for sure. So things to watch for on this channel coming up this week. We actually should have a decent amount of stuff happening. We'll have at least one interview. I think my biggest goal is to interview Toby. What was that? My network was disconnected, and we were that's so lame. That's so lame. What? Oh my gosh. So I am literally right next to a router on Wi-Fi. If my Wi-Fi does not work, it immediately goes to an LTE network. Um, that's just weird. Anyways, so for this week, we will have an interview with Mr. Toby coming up. We'll look at some PvP replays from this very own Clash Fate later on in the week. I think there'll be a patch note coming out, so we'll be able to look at that as well. Awesome. So we just got control of the middle, which is huge. We've had top this whole time, and bottom, which is where we have to go. It looks like we're doing pretty good there. So far, so good for Blood Moon in this wonderful Clash of Fate. If you guys are one of the people that actually watched this video from beginning to end without skipping on through, let me know in the comment sections because you guys are awesome. There's no way around it. You guys are like absolutely fantastic people. All right, so here we are. We're going to jump in on this bottom section. And let's go kill this self player real quick. So this one should not be anything too difficult. Uh, Hopefully we can minimize our losses. I think that's probably going to be the biggest thing we're going to shoot for with this fight and probably our first couple fights. Thank you guys to the Patreons out there for allowing me to have a nice ice cold venti ice mocha on these beautiful clash mornings. Alright, so if this person's power side is on the bottom, I'm going to have some issues. If it's on the top, I feel a little bit more safe. Self right now can run with a forest of trees and then just overload one side with 1 to 2 packs of Huntresses and then put in a bunch of DPS and Gladiator heroes. And it just becomes a very overwhelming, overpowerful side. And between the Huntresses and the there we go. Between the Huntresses and the Gladiators, it's just it's really hard to actually take down that side. And if you can't take them down, eventually they're going to move into the back towards your archers and your very own DPS, and you're going to be in a world of trouble when it comes to finding enough damage to put out. So this is a rare fight where we actually won Might, Stamina, and Command. Does not look like this person is going for a power side. They also have an Azul Dragon. So we will see what we can do with this. They are starting off with a black hole. So that's interesting. Most of their backline in this middle area should be going down. Anyways, it's very interesting overall. So a couple things I want to keep Bazric up for as long as possible. And I also want want to benefit our own troops. So hopefully we can get some good good damage down. We have one snake down for right now. We're going to get some more archers because those archers are going to matter quite a bit. I should have done that snake on this bottom section, but I did not. So next thing is we are going to ooh. I couldn't get the bad splits quite deep enough. I wanted it a little bit deeper, but that is okay. It is okay. So he's still way up north. So it looks like we got a pretty good win on this on this fight right here. Just drop that down there, and we did lose a couple heroes. I lost. I forget which ones we lost. We still have our Gan, which is honestly probably the most important hero that we could have right now, and that's because he has the targeting. Oh, okay. So we lost Mako. Slightly annoying, but we did lose Mako. Okay, so we actually just got attacked. So Dreadnought actually attacked us. Good, good job, man. I'll be rooting for you. So this is a different Dreadnought than I know from the OGC community chat with the skull thing at the very end. We got to play around in mines. He beat me twice. I got him once. This is a different Dreadnought, so we will have some fun. I wish him the best, and I give him a lot of credit for attacking me. That's not something that's super easy to do. Personally, I wouldn't want to have to attack somebody that's, you know, much bigger than I am. Alright, so here we go, boys and girls. For this fight, we are going to be starting off with Gan just directly onto their dragon. Our Denji should be safe enough where we're able to get away with that. It's a risky move to do for sure, but look at that. Before the second skill is even casted, we're able to take him down. So although it is highly risky to do, it can still do some good. Now the other thing is I just need to watch this bottom side, make sure nothing too crazy happens down there. And it looks like now is a good time for a resurrection. I'm not going to put out another snake, and I know that it is. There we go. I know that it is available, but I want to conserve the mana because we're going to have more fights coming up. All right, our Bazrik is still alive. I don't think we lost too many huge heroes, so we should be okay to keep fighting a lot more. All right, so let's go attack this human player. This human player, we might save our dragon because I think I only have one more dragon energy, so I might actually pull the dragon from this fight. Looks like it's 8 and 8 as far as contenders right now. We still have more than double their points. That is probably because we're able to hold the top tower at all times, and then we're fighting over middle and bottom. So having a couple people in that top tower, it's just bringing in points like no tomorrow. So it's huge for us in that sense. I think that helps out tremendously because you're always going to have income of points. The middle is kind of going back and forth, and then this bottom side is also going back and forth. So if we call it a 50% chance for for middle and bottom, then pretty much almost at all times we'll get 2 points. They'll get one. The score has been pretty reflective of that and relatively consistent. So hopefully we didn't just make a giant mistake by going up against this player in the fashion in which we did. This time we do have to start off with Denji first. The reason for that is there is a lot of DPS on this top side. It's mostly in the form of heroes. So now we're going to get the targeting down onto their dragon. Hopefully we can just take out their dragon. We lost our Gan, we lost our Rufio. Uh-oh, this isn't good. We are definitely taking some more losses than I'd be happy with. But we did finally take down their dragon. So now without their dragon, we should actually be in pretty good shape. Without their dragon, it's pretty much just going to be a giant mess of us finishing up. Hindsight 2020, I probably should have just left our dragon out there. That way we'd have more heroes and stuff survive. But yeah, we did not do that. So that is not in the realm of possibilities. So instead of that, we're just going to have a lot of losses. But I mean, for the next fight, we'll be able to have our dragon, but we'll still be missing out on quite a bit of stuff. Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought that went over. So I am going to put down that trinket thing. I want it on Varian because keeping our Varian up is probably the most important thing to try and negate some of these losses coming out. We still have Ophidius. I think the biggest thing is we lost our Gan there. Losing our Gan, that's where my target equipment is on. So if we don't have Gan, I don't have an easy way of targeting their dragon. We have another black hole which came out, and that just ties up everything. Losing all the archers that we did, honestly, I'm fine with that. I think I came into Clash and I have 250 archers on my gold cap, and then like 300 gold swords. So losing troops, I'm not super worried about that. It's the heroes and the dragon energy that concern me the most. So we do have our dragon for the next fight. That's huge. Oh, and priest, we might be out of priests, but we have Rose. So, anyways, oh, okay. Looks like we control this bottom section now. Top is all tied up. Middle is 6-3. So all in all, we're doing okay. Oh my God, we're number one in karma. All right. All right. That's cool. I didn't see that coming. All right, let's see if this person moves in. So we're going to go attack this player. Remember, we actually have the dragon still, so we're going to be down on a lot of heroes, but we have the dragon. There's still a long ways to go in Clash. I think it's like another 32 minutes, so I'm probably not going to come in first in Karma. Being top 10 is always good. I don't think I'm going to be as good as like Super Bob. Super Bob does awesome. Oh my gosh, look at all these like blankets of area. Oh my god. Alright, so let's throw out another pack of those things. Might as well get Fenris out there. Yeah, we made some mistakes. We came out swinging and we made mistakes. Um, so we're going to move Rose over a little bit. Alina is going to come over this way a little bit, and we can fit in one more thing. So I think we're going to do Vega. Oh, and we can still fit in another one. So with that other one, we're going to throw Gafgar because Gafgar will offer some tankiness on that bottom side. Luckily, we're still winning stamina and command. We have our dragon. Oh no, they have the topaz. And I don't have Yip. I have no Yips. Alright, so if they have topaz, I need to get this heal off ASAP. Hopefully it will keep some of my stuff up. My Ophidius has no snakes to throw down. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Jeez Louise. Alright, so we're going to throw out a couple things here. Hopefully reduce their attack damage. We could be losing this one, ladies and gentlemen. It is looking very tough right now. Very tough. All of our DPS stuff is down. I have no way of targeting their dragon. So lesson learned. Even if you're going to win, or you should go to win, you're better off deploying the dragon because you can save the heroes. Oh, what a bummer. Well, this person played wonderfully. They did absolutely amazing. So I need to give them all the credit in the world because they really did absolutely amazing. All right, so good fight to them. We got destroyed. Aha, so Chip took over for top Karma. And we'll keep an eye on this. It looks like they are going back to the bottom. And while that's going on, pardon me for... Alright guys, I am back. So sorry about that. Starting to get a little bit of a head cold and a little bit congested. And I don't want to... you know, if I need to take care of that, I don't want to do that here in front of you guys and have you guys listen. So, sorry about disappearing. It's nothing personal. Just gonna maintain. This right here is the the reason for success. So we need to keep this looking good. So we move back in on this bottom portion. We're doing fantastic. So we're going to go hit this self player. We might actually lose this one as well. This is a pretty strong self player. Again, if they're running with that strong power side with the 1 to 2 packs of Huntresses, bunch of gladiators, and DPS heroes, we could be in a world of pain. So we're going to do our best going up against them. I'm not even going to worry about the follow-up matches. I don't think that they'll matter too much. All that matters is we're able to win this fight. I think we're just going to take this one fight at a time because that was a pretty major loss that we had. It happens to all of us. This time they got me. I thought I'd be cute and try and save the dragon, but I lost too many heroes. I lost Yip, which results in the loss of 2. I lost way too many DPS heroes. And not just DPS, but even like fundamental support heroes. So for me, that looks like Gan. So I do think everybody out there should be using Gan for PvP because your dragon offers... This game is about your dragon right now. So Gan will give your dragon so much more health. And also you have Earthquake and everything else. Aha, so Sky Sky must have been pretty injured from the previous fight, so they're only doing one Gazul. I would expect that they're going to attack us shortly. It I'm sure that they just wanted to get a feel for our formation, and then they will be attacking us shortly. So if we go back and we look right now, we control all 3 places. They're down to 17 people. We have 19. We knocked somebody else out from this bottom section. So that's pretty good. We have a pretty good foothold. So they only have 5 people in the cities. They have 17 people overall. So they probably only have, or they probably have close to like 10 people responding. So we're going to go in and we're going to hit this player. I wanted to get them as fast as possible. That way, we got to protect the teammates because this player is super powerful. They're coming at them and they're just overwhelming. So we need to protect our teammates and attack them as soon as possible. I probably should have waited for another person, but that's okay. That's okay. We're going to go and do the best that we can do. So this person was running a solid tree line. They had just a line of trees. They didn't have necessarily one strong power side. Who knows? They could have a different formation this time. But in those situations where somebody just has, oh, they're just doing heroes. Come on. They don't want to give us karma. They don't want to give us any karma at all. Poor Mr. Chip. Mr. Chip has been working hard on his karma. Alright, so looks like we should be able to take them down. I'll have to go check the karma score because they might be trying to set it up so that their players get the top karma. I think they're trying to. So Sky, yeah, that makes sense. So Sky was injured or whatever. It makes a lot of sense. Chan's now in 3rd place. We have Strap Potato in 5th. Toby's in 7th. Potato's in 6th. Toby's in 7th. So far, so good. So we need to just stay on top of them. And even though it's looking good for us right now, we can't take the gas pedal off. We got to keep it floored. We got to keep it 100. And we have to keep pushing. They're dropping down now, so they only have 14 people in there. And I think because of that, we're going to ultimately get the win for that. So that being said, I think that's where I'm going to cut off this video. They're dropping down players because they want to just that's where they're at. I think we have this one in the bag. I'm not feeling 100%. I'm kind of all congested and it's yucky all up in there. So I think for this video, this is where we're going to conclude. So please take a moment to like, share, subscribe if you have not already. There's some cool links in the description itself of every video. You have the OGC community Discord with like 1,100, 1,200 different people all on there helping each other out when it comes to Art of Conquest related stuff or funny memes. We also have the merch store, so if you guys want to get any cool swagger, check that out. And we also have Patreon, so if you guys do want to support this channel in monetary value type of way, feel free to check out Patreon. I thought somebody was going to come in. And yeah, until next time, guys, I wish you guys the best. It looks like Blood Moon is undefeated in the group stage, and we will be moving on to eliminations. So take care, guys, and I will see you guys very soon.